but he takes it up to the 40. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down.
Let's go!
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he's going to be stopped dead in his tracks. It'll be a pickup of 13 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
I thought that was a good call. Passing situation on second down. They hit him with a draw instead and pick up nice yardage.
Yeah, because the draw, they're thinking pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
Now, you know, in today's NFL, most of the time on second and long, when it's a passing situation, pass rushers are out in the field, and they're only thinking one thing, get to the quarterback. And oftentimes you can bypass them with a running play.
They give him a gain of 37 in the red zone this time. He'll look to throw. Quick hitch, complete. It's Johnson. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Back to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Hill. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. So getting the big touchdown they needed late in the 4th. Now what do? You conservative and just tie it up?
No, I think you put your practice into game situation. Go as fast as possible. You already have your play call ready to go. Go for 2 and decide it right now.
This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines?
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
Now Breeze. Eluding the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep. And got his man complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. A gain of 32 that time. Now Tomlinson on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. And that winds up incomplete. And now only 5 ticks on the clock. And likely just one final go at this now. Big 3rd down. A field goal from this spot, 57 yards as they hope to move it a little closer. And they're going to go soft on the corners. Now Breeze. He's got Adams on the hookup. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. Short gain there to start overtime.
Almost a tester play, wasn't it? Wanted to see if the guys on defense were going to fit the gaps the correct way because we're in overtime. So it's not just physical tiredness out there, right? Mentally, are you still doing what you're supposed to do? And they were up to the task on that play.
And certainly fatigue on both sides of the football. It's 3rd and 4. Big play here, trying to keep this opening drive of overtime alive. They'll run it now out of the gun. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. Well, I know you're toward the middle of the field here, but still, 4th down this distance, you got to punt it right.
That's definitely the first instinct because you say, okay, let's just play some field position, make sure we don't lose the game here, turn it over in a key spot. But if you feel really good about your trigger guy, if you feel great about him, you might want to leave the ball in his hands and let him work his magic.
And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. It'll be a gain of 4. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Wade. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. As hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
To throw on 2nd down, Wade. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. A costly mistake here at OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. Throw one.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. And a costly, costly mistake. Coaches talk so much about ball security, and in overtime, so paramount.
Partner, do you ever wonder if maybe they talk about it too much?
Too much, yeah.
Doesn't seem like you can, but maybe by discussing it time and time again, and you know they overemphasized it here, it almost became self-fulfilling.
And any points beat them here. Field goal or a touchdown now. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wade, and the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. Wade in the gun. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. I know there may be temptation to go for it here in overtime, but you have to punt the football.
I like how emphatic you are about it because I know the tendency is, as a player, let's go get this thing. You're actually telling your coach, come on, coach, we can get it. We have that play call. And the head coach has to remember, that play call likely isn't there. Punt the ball away. Punt it away. Be smart.
Trust your defense.
Trust them.
And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. 19 yards there on the pickup. And on 4th and long, somehow they're able to keep the drive going. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
Partner, I know we're in the era of the mobile quarterback, but there's still an element of surprise when that position keeps the football. And what a nice gain on that play.
Back to throw. Wade looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Hill. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try to run for it with Howard. And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
We've seen this offense go for it on 4th down already on this drive. I wonder if they'll go for it again.
I certainly wouldn't rule it out with these guys. A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. Gutsy call here. They're going for it on 4th. And an alley to run. And he slides to avoid the hit. That one will go for 9 yards and a 1st down on the keeper.
Brandon, this is a good spot in the field to go for it. A lot of coaches call this no man's land. A field goal is no sure thing, and neither is a punt. They made the right choice, went for it, and picked up the 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down. Wade. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line. Deion Jones able to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of 3. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down.
I do know that owners, when they watch their quarterbacks running with the football, they usually hold their breath because that's the franchise. But when you're getting that kind of a gain, hard to argue against calling it.
To throw on 3rd down. Wade. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. No gain there as he kept it himself. It's 2nd down. And the seemingly endless drive continues. To throw on 2nd down. Wade, throw left side, complete. That's Hill. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. So 3rd and 2, and I count 6 defensive backs out there. QB split out wide now. They're in the wildcat. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
So another 4th down upcoming, and they're 2 for 2 already on 4th down on this drive. I think they're going to go for it again.
Seems to be their MO, doesn't it?
It certainly does. As far as this drive is concerned, they're definitely locked in and trying to pick up 4th downs.